Hey, welcome back, everybody. So I want to tell a little story on a friend of mine. His name is Joe from Chicago.
Okay.
You know, I'm not using nobody's names. I'm
Okay,
not trying
Joe,
to get
tell us
sued.
the story.
All right. But anyway, I had this friend, and come to find out, every woman he slept with, he would steal their panties and hide them from them.
I knew this story was going somewhere.
And one day I was over at his house, you know, we were sitting there having a beer, and he just said, "Hey, man, you want to see something?" I'm like, what's going on, man? He said, "Man, hold on a second. Let me go grab." So he goes to the closet, and he brings his suitcase out, and it's full of panties.
This nigga stupid.
There's like 100 panties in his damn suitcase.
You slept with all those women?
Ew.
I guess he did.
Had to.
But the thing I
multiple
asked him was, did he wash the drawers before he put it in the suitcase?
That
And
what
he
we-
was like, "No, I just throw them all in there."
No. There's no. Let me tell you like this, fellas. Let me tell you like this.
Ain't that crazy?
If you're a panty, if you're a panty patrolman and you like them panties, you don't want them new.
He was a panty pirate.
You
Well,
need
no,
to.
you don't want them new, but you don't want them washed.
No, hold on now. There is a whole
God.
market. You can go to a vending machine in Japan. I sold panties for like 3 months. You
In
get the woman
Japan?
to walk around in them and stink them up a little bit,
Hell
and then
to
you
the
roll them
no.
up, and there's a vending machine in other countries where you can grab some panties and sniff them. People
What?
are into that.
Well, so and this is the strange part about the whole thing,
It's
because I guess he would go grab a pair of panties and sniff it
No.
Yeah.
in order to get aroused to try to get someone else to come over so he could steal their panties too.
No.
This dude was sick, man.
I mean, listen. I'm telling you like this. The sticky panty business is lucrative.
Look, it's the only
Tracy,
it's the only
wait,
person I've
Tracy,
ever heard that
Tracy,
did that.
You're making a face right now. I'm telling you right now. If you were to go home,
No, pause. I don't even want to get to that. Hold on. Y'all left me back at sniffing the panties. So men really sniff
Absolutely.
panties? Man, that's the thing? I don't know any
I mean,
women.
it's not a thing for me, but it was a thing for Joe from Chicago.
Do you sniff your woman panties?
Joe from
No.
Chicago.
You never sniffed a woman panties?
Hell no.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You
I know about
sniff
that.
it?
Yeah, I got to get them off. Let me go on this. I got to see what that thing talking about. I got to
my
give it a once
God.
over. I got to give it a once
hey,
over.
That's not a canine reference for your right.
Say bow wow.
Oh my God.
Yes, everybody sniffed a little panty. If you were down there, you got your nose down there anyway, go on and give it a sniff.
Well, I said no.
You know what? He's so.
You got to sniff
Well, no.
something.
Well, all right. So you know what? And it's a good thing you just said that.
Oh God. Okay.
I was told that if you no, you got to go down there and you have to do the smell test.
gotta
You
be a
do the
check.
smell
But you
test.
don't do it on. But you don't do it on the panties. You do it on her. And if it smells like something that you don't want to,
You down there,
if
you're
you
working
can't eat
the
it, then
panties
you
down.
ain't supposed to be sticking it.
Wait.
Right.
So I done been sniffed and I ain't seen him
Somebody has
sniff
been.
me?
I'm sniffing you now.
Oh God.
Man.
And it smells delicious. You don't know.
Wow.
You don't know what men are up to. Men
I
are.
damn sure don't. Oh God.
Man, that's crazy.
That shit is fucking
You do not
funny,
know what
bro.
men are up to. We are always trying to find a
but
way
I
to
have
get to
never
that thing.
stolen-
To sniff.
I've never stolen a woman's panties in my life. Matter of fact, I'm trying
with the
to.
claw.
I'm the one to try to find them to give them when it's time to go
Because you know
home.
what women do. Women will, especially. I've had
yeah.
a couple of these.
Let me
Women,
see.
when they know that you might be, especially if you're not in a relationship,
Right.
Okay.
and women know that you might be out there enjoying yourself or dating other people, a woman will strategically drop her drawers at your house.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've had that happen.
Oh yeah,
Not
hit you with one of
Look,
these.
I'd be like, hold on a second now. You still got
Hold
something.
on. Let me clarify.
You forgot
Ratchet
something.
Tracy.
Have you left the house? Have you left the house with your?
No, my Indian grandmother said, "Don't you ever leave your drawers in no nigga house." So
Right.
what he gonna do is bury your shit in the backyard. Bitch, you'll have a noose around your neck. That nigga will drag you from here to Alabama. At that time, we were staying in Houston. I don't know how far that is, but from here to Alabama, so far as hell. So hell nah, nigga be asking, but I done had niggas ask and try to fight fight me for my panties. My grandma said, "Don't." I never left my panties. If a nigga had my panties, that's probably why I can't get rid of that nigga now.
But
So-
exactly.
If he done
So
fuck around and
have you
sniff
ever
my
been
damn
looking
panties
for?
and hit him.
So you've been looking for your panties, and did you ever catch a guy trying to hide your panties?
Yes.
She just said that.
I
Right.
will fight a nigga for my drawers.
Fight a nigga for your drawers.
I will. They are so mad, honestly, but I didn't know you can make no money from
But yeah, you can right. It's a very, and honestly, it's a
She
You're
whole
gonna
Mark.
start
market.
wearing panties every day now.
Oh, I'm finna start a vending machine.
It's a whole market for it. You
Oh
go
my
online,
God,
you can
this-
send your panties in. They will pay you a fee.
Oh my.
Listen, and it gets to the point, and I don't mean to be obtuse. I'm sorry for that, but it gets to a point where they will take period panties.
Oh,
They will take
no.
all of the kinds of secretions that come out of a woman and get that. It's a fetish.
It's the
So
issue
what-
that
was they
you
doing
know
this during-
though,
I know way too much more. I know way
right.
too much about it. I agree with you.
So now I got another question. So they were even doing this during COVID.
I feel like COVID was the main time that
That was it. Boost of it because
Right.
people couldn't get out. They couldn't go anywhere.
You didn't. Everybody found a different,
I mean-
freakier
I mean,
portion of
I mean-
themselves during
Definitely
during
did.
COVID.
So did you put it like in a Ziploc bag?
Yes,
So-
you put it in a Ziploc
Let me
bag.
put this in my notes. That's what I'm about to do. What the fuck?
She finna make some money off of this.
But yeah, everybody found a new kind of. Everybody kind of explored themselves sexually during COVID. Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I once dated a girl that was into nigga feet. I said, "Girl, I can't have you sucking on these sharp ass toes." What's my-
Oh no.
I can't do it, baby.
Hey, so
I can't do it.
hey, so what you trying to say? You had alligator claws down there?
Listen, I got black men feet. You know, with that yellow tail, with the yellow toenail.
Lord.
I got
Oh Lord have mercy.
I don't want to imagine it, Tim.
That's crazy.
But can you imagine a woman looking at you? I seen your feet. I'm looking at Bullhead's feet right now. Can you imagine a woman saying, "Let me put your foot in my mouth"?
Hey, you know what?
Who has had that?
Look, I heard somebody said that they allegedly put a thumb inside of a vagina.
What? Yeah, everything goes in a vagina. What are you talking about? I feel like all you do is missionary.
I
He said,
mean,
that's simple. I try to get that
like,
thumb in
like
there.
to me, look, to me, that's not normal. That's not normal behavior.
Right, the thumb goes in the ass. Everybody knows that.
Not in the vagina.
Not in the vagina. He said
Man,
you can put it anywhere, really.
the only time I had to put a finger in an ass is when this girl was riding me, and she wouldn't let me get up for air, and then I heard her say, "If he dies, he dies." I was like, "Oh hell no, I'm getting up off this." She getting the hell up off of me.
She was right in your face.
Yeah, I almost drowned.
She was a big girl.
Oh, she was
She was a
definitely
big girl. This was a large woman.
Yeah, she
This was a
definitely was a large
large
woman.
woman.
You like big girls.
Hey, listen, everybody's taking it. What is it? It's like a big girls like riding a moped. They're fun to ride, but you don't want anybody to see you on one.
Sitting big girls on their face.
Bullhead is sitting big girls on their face.
You know what?
That's a thing.
Hey, you know what?
Oh,
And I call that back in my days of ignorance.
I have a friend
because
right
she
now.
almost killed me.
I have a friend right now.
I'm telling you.
I have a friend right now who's making, I want to say, $3,000 a week, eating in her lingerie in her bed. She eats fucking sandwiches and shit, and people just click in to watch her fat ass just snack all
What?
day. And she makes $3,000 a week.
You think she sells her panties to somebody?
Yes, and they're like this. Like,
Big ass bloomers.
she's like a duvet, nigga. She got.
Hey, look, before we get out of
They
here,
need love too, y'all.
before we get out of here, I want to talk about something that really kind of irks me. And it's about people who are comparing themselves with these IQ tests that people are now giving their kids or been giving their kids for a while.
Oh, every child in America is probably failing those. We got some of the dumbest kids on
some
earth.
people is giving kids IQ tests. Who's doing that?
So I want to just tell my story about my brother Crabhead.
Okay.
All right, my brother Crabhead likes to tell people.
Are y'all all named after animals?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yeah, Bullhead. Actually, my younger brother
And
is
Pac-Man. What is that?
his name is Prince.
I know it was
But-
with a P.
But anyway, he used to go around and tell people how smart he was. And how he convinced people that he was smart is he would tell them that he had went and got this IQ test and that he had 3 points less than what Albert Einstein had on his IQ test. The problem is Albert Einstein never took no IQ test. They said after he passed away, some of his colleagues had a estimate of what his IQ would have been. So he never took a test. So for all you listeners out there that are telling your people, oh, my kids are so smart, you know, my kid's IQ was almost like Albert Einstein's. He never took a test. See, y'all just making that shit up. It doesn't exist.
The highest IQ, the country with the highest IQ is Hong Kong, South Korea, Japan, and Taiwan.
What's the
so
number?
they're winning, guys.
Of course.
I mean, you know what?
Graduation in America?
Absolutely. When you go to get when you go to your doctor is either from India or from Asia.
Yeah.
And they focus their energy on that level of intelligence. Now, you might not give the IQ test any gravity or any weight.
Right.
But in the world, when tests need to be taken and answers need to be given, cognitive appreciation for answers is necessary.
And you know, all right, so
Do you want somebody with a low IQ flying your plane? Because IQ has to do with logic.
Okay,
and,
have you
and
ever taken an
problem-solving.
IQ test?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'd never took an IQ test before. Have you?
Yes.
Okay, so how'd y'all score?
I scored pretty high. I mean, I scored pretty high.
Mine was
almost
higher than
Albert, you say
Well,
Alvin Einstein? Is that what you said?
Look, everybody's IQ was better
Mine
than
was
Albert
higher
Einstein
than his.
because he never took the test.
Right.
So he really has a 0 on the test because he never took it.
Well, he set the bar of intelligence by way of the mathematical formulas that he created that we still use today.
Oh, I mean,
he
I'm
didn't
not-
necessarily had to pass the test. He was the test
Right.
to pass.
He's the barometer, right?
Right. You had to solve those equations that he.
Now, when you
That
look
makes
when you
sense.
look at the
Together,
world,
yeah.
when you look at the world and country by country and the IQ estimate, you can see that the lower IQs are in third world countries. They don't have the access to education. They don't have the constant technology to educate. So
They don't need it.
but- well,
either in their
They really don't.
environment.
Right.
They don't need
Ethiopia,
it.
Sierra Leone, Zimbabwe, Guinea, Nigeria, Ghana are all lowest ranking on the IQ test.
The IQ test is based on a white man's theory still. So we not gonna score well on those type of tests, but you put that same person in the field
Oh,
with a person that got a high IQ.
I mean, I think
Right.
we can all agree.
I agree with that one.
We can
Right.
all agree that if you were to put somebody with street smarts in a situation and somebody with high intelligence in a situation, street smarts wins. Shit, I want to say
Almost
most
every
of the-
time.
Almost every time.
Almost every
What's the
time.
black man's IQ test? That's what we need to be focused
If you can make it alive past 40,
that is not.
that
IQ.
means that you are a very smart black man.
You are smart.
You know,
Wait.
he
wait.
actually
and
got a
that's-
point there.
I know. Wait.
And that's the crazy part
You
about it is
are.
because now we're talking about different levels of intelligence and how you apply that. If you are, some people's intelligence, like we said, is based on survival.
Right.
So when you look at a situation like that, you know, if you can make it to a certain age as a black man in America without being incarcerated or arrested, then you are a highly intelligent black man.
You are highly intelligent.
and also very disciplined.
Absolutely, because the opportunity to snap dealing with a situation where you're constantly fighting for your life, and people think that I'm playing when I say this. When a black person, male or female, gets pulled over by the authorities, they're not thinking, oh, I'm just going to give him my license, get a ticket, and move on. There are a million other thoughts that race through our heads before we do that. We place our hands, we turn off our car. There's this systematic thing that we
roll
do.
down the window.
Roll down our windows. You know, there's this thing that we do to survive. And I think that kind of intelligence is way more necessary than knowing where to put your twos and your ones and shit like that. Absolutely.
Carrying the R's and the definitions as the denominators.
Right. Well, you know, the only reason why I said that is because, you know, some people try to make it seem like they're smarter than what they really are, and they can be some of the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet.
Oh, well, and then what is that? We and I think as black people we constantly say this. You can put a poor person, you can take everything away from a poor person and they'll be fine.
Right.
You take everything away from a rich person who's always been wealthy, they have no clue how to start from square one.
And guess what? This is what we're going to close out. And now it's about to happen to P. Dirty.
He just got married. Somebody said he just got married and he's trying to kind of get rid of these assets. I think he's trying to dump a lot of this stuff on maybe the new wife and the kids so he can run off to
like I
Epstein
said,
Island.
like I said, he's dirty. He P. Dirty now.
P. Dirty, not P. Diddy.
Yep.
P. Dirty. I P. Dirty last week with my probation officer.
Look, his name has evolved throughout his life, right?
Yeah,
he dirty now. But anyway,
all right.
This your man Bullhead.
It's your girl, Ratchet Tracy.
And I'm Tim Black, blacker than most.
And we'll see you next week for another Gossip Squad News.
Gossip Squad News.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, I just peed dirty.